Okay. Let me get my stroller here.
You're
What are
strolling.
we doing? Let's see here. LIW. Sounds like they're underwater? Is that you, Dick?
It's fucking Dick, dude.
You sound like you're breathing through like
Dick,
hoses.
you need a fucking CPAP, dude? What's the
Sound
problem
like
over
the
there?
Probably.
40 minutes of the abyss.
I think I have COVID. I just don't know it.
Just turn down the sensitivity on your mic like 14 notches. It's fine.
Damn. Shots fired.
The sixth finger. Yes, there we go. Okay, here we go.
Not
Is that
bad.
what it was called?
Yeah.
It was.
Oh.
There you go. There it is. We're live in color. Unfortunately.
The Anthology Review.
Did it? Oh, shit. Why don't you shut the fuck up?
Anthology Review.
Hey, Anthony, come here.
All right, we're
I
good.
gotta review you.
We's good.
I got 6 fingers of fury over here. Oh!
We's good to go. You Twitter's back up, America.
Oh,
I finished that Bill Burr thing that you told me about, by the way. That shit was fucking hilarious. I laughed so
You heard
hard.
the part where he talks about Rocky?
Yeah. That was the best part.
Love that part.
Best part.
Yeah, definitely.
He's so fucking great.
It's our Twitter anniversary on LIW the Twilight Zone review page.
What does that mean? Does Patreon win something?
Dude, I don't know what, but
Dick
we
in
don't
the
have a
ass.
theme song yet. So welcome to LIW Anthology review episode.
That's way
It needs to
too.
be some- it needs to be like a game show theme.
That's too happy.
Episode 26 for the Outer Limits 105, the sixth fingering. Welcome to the show. I am Phoenix West.
Hi,
I'm
I'm
Jansen
Adam Wilcox.
Carlin.
You guys suck.
You could just introduce us and like avoid the whole fucking
I'm
thing.
Phoenix West. There's Jansen Carlin in the bottom left if you're watching live. Adam Wilcox in the top right, and then unfortunately we have Dick in the bottom right.
Hi.
And he's on his CPAP today.
We watched The Sixth Finger of Outer Limits from 1963, the original series, not the 90s Redux version.
Before or after Kennedy died?
This is season 1, so before, I would assume.
It was 63.
Before November, I would assume.
What if it's the day of the assassination?
Let's find out. I don't
Oh
know.
shit! Look it up. Oh fuck!
It
this is
came out October, so about 3
Whoa!
weeks before Kennedy died.
Yeah, Kennedy was watching this episode, going, "Oh, look, that guy has 6 fingers. That's crazy."
This could have been one of the last things Kennedy watched.
This is
in
true.
all honesty, it could have been.
Yeah,
What do you die like November?
22nd
Or-
something or
No,
20
it wasn't.
something.
That is a creepy fucking thought, man.
November.
I love that Outer Limits show. It's great.
Mayor Quimby, yes.
That's right.
Yeah, this could have been one of the last things he died before his brain was on the hood of his car, which was
Yes.
full of memories of the Outer Limits. And here we are talking about it.
Speaking of brains,
You know what his problem was? He didn't have a big enough brain.
No, he had a too big of a brain. Had his brain been 50% smaller, it would have survived he would have missed the bullet would have missed it,
It's true.
his brain
Well,
was too
actually,
saucy, too small.
It would have been like magically going around and hitting senators in the front seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have missed it.
Yeah.
Anyway, this episode we did an episode a while back. I'm gonna say episode 20, right? Of this
Something
show,
like that.
6 episodes ago, which is about 8 weeks ago. And we did an episode about the feasibility study, I think it's called.
Yeah, it was.
Fan recommended that to you.
Yeah, Victor Gambora. It wasn't you, but it was someone else. I bring him up because he's the Outer Limits guy. And I bring him up because he's the one that's like, he runs the Outer Limits podcast.
My God.
I only bring him up for like respect. He's the guy that does this shit for a living. So go listen to his show, the Outer Limits podcast. Go listen to him. I fully respect that. I just don't think the Outer Limits is as sacred as he does. And especially after watching what another fan on that Twitter feed that we did recommended, which was the feasibility study, which was voted on my Twitter as the episode we should watch. And that one was a big fucking letdown. This one, randomly chosen. Jansen took a few days and chose this one.
Mm-hmm.
Way fucking better.
Yes, sir.
You're welcome.
Significantly better. I can't even tell you how much better this one was. Nobody?
That's very good.
I didn't know we were taking turns yet. I hate jumping on.
Speak
out
like
of
a
turn.
person.
Okay,
Like a
yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Well, you had David Cullum, who's a fantastic actor, and if you don't know David Cullum is in NCIS. He plays the pathologist in NCIS. He's also was on The Man from U.N.C.L.E., been in a ton of movies, TV shows. He's the main actor in this, at least for me. Performance magnificent, makeup magnificent, story magnificent, excellent cinematography as Jansen Carlin, presented. I really enjoyed it. I do think it could have been told in a short amount of time, but that's kind of the problem we have with all the Outer Limits. It's a lot of padding going on. So
I just want to put a pause in there because we're going to run this differently with this new premise we have for the show, which is anthology series, not Tales from the Crypt and anthology.
Thank
series.
Christ.
Thank you. I'm so happy being involved in the show now. We're not fucking miserable. Do you feel that? Like loss of tension?
Oh, and I can also say with certain that Outer Limits doesn't completely suck. I can say that now with comfort.
Well, let's discuss two different things there. I want to say my little thing first, which is we do Twilight Zone every week. We're going to do it differently than Twilight Zone. We're not going to say our opinions. We're going to talk about the story in order first, and then we'll get to our opinions.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Show.
I forgot. You told us all that right before we started.
People might not have seen this. So we're going to do it in opposite order.
Okay.
So and kind of what you're going off there is Outer Limits seems like it's we watched two. One of them was good.
Yeah.
So Tales from the Crypt can go fuck itself. I made a huge mistake starting the show. Trying to force you guys to watch that shit, and I feel
Let's
bad.
do a whole series of a show I don't know anything about. That sucks.
You really gotta pre-screen a little bit there, Phoenix.
well, to be fair, I remember. No, you're right. Let's just say that in box one, you're right. I have done that, but also
the nostalgia factor got the best of you.
Yes, and I remember it being pretty good. All three of us on the right-hand side of this do remember this being good, and we're like, "This is a good show." And Dick still is subscribing to that fucking ideology.
Yeah, fucking Dick can get the fuck out.
I have 10 episodes that are good,
and episode 30, we're gonna get to your number one. So prepare for that.
Okay.
So, yeah. I think you might choose the next dozen episodes of Tales from the Crypt we do. We're going to go down to your top 10 in reverse order. 10 to 1. Maybe. I haven't decided yet.
I didn't even put it in like an order like that. I just wrote them down. I don't know exactly what ratio would put them in.
So I'll say this. Keep your top 10.
Yes.
We'll go down that list. However order you want to go, we're going to go down that list.
Okay.
Every fifth episode of this show is going to be a Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah.
Dick's,
and if they're not good, we're going to hurt you.
Okay.
We're going to hurt you really bad.
And I believe Dick said he has the John Frankenheimer episode.
I did.
Oh, God damn it.
It's on the list.
He didn't waste
What was
any
that?
time.
What was that? Less than 10
He's
minutes,
into the
dude.
podcast. He's already into John Frankenheimer.
He has
Fucking
Maniac at Large on there, right?
9 minutes, 6 seconds.
John
It's not a bad episode.
Schmidt.
It's not a bad episode.
Okay, so let's move on from John Frankenheimer, one of the greatest directors in all of history, and let's talk about what else is there in the world? Anything? No, just John Frankenheimer. Okay, let's talk about
Ronan.
So,
Listen, do you need to start a podcast that's just you sucking John Frankenheimer's dick?
this dead, decaying corpse dick.
Oh, he is dead. It's true.
It
Can't be
better than
that
Tales
great if he's
episode.
dead.
Richard Donner's still kicking.
I don't know. Are there any laws
As
against
I was
humping his
graduating high
gravestone?
Sorry, what, Adam?
Are there any laws against humping his gravestone? Can you do that without getting arrested?
I think you're all right.
Okay.
I don't think
Well, there
specifically
you go.
his gravestone, but there's probably got to be some laws against humping a gravestone.
He's
No,
from
just
New York,
in California, you can do it.
but he's from New
Makes
York.
sense.
So I feel like I could go hump his and Rod Serling's in one day and just have a great
Oh.
afternoon.
Oh,
Yeah.
you put
Have
that
like
on
a really
Pornhub.
good
You might have something there.
I'm having a
buddy.
premonition of seeing selfies on Instagram of Phoenix in front of both of those fucking headstones.
Now,
Look where I went today.
if you would fuck the
fundraiser for
gravesite,
bail.
Yeah.
if you fuck Rod Serling's gravesite, do you eat a pack of cigarettes before you do it? So you
Yeah,
get the taste of Rod in you?
yeah, maybe they do have a crossover because his wife, John Fingerman's wife, was in the Twilight Zone with Rod Serling. So they have a
Ain't nobody got time
crossover
for
there.
that. Ain't
So
nobody got
that's
time
a
for
good
that.
fucking day for me.
Oh god.
But anyway, this episode, which does not involve any of those two great humans that don't get me aroused. Someone else take over because I'm getting flaccid. What's going on?
Are we going over the episode?
Yeah, go in the episode in order. Jansen,
Okay. So
okay,
the
back-
episode.
back
Wait,
up.
what?
Back up. 1 second.
Every time you
No.
talk, he times out.
No, you're right. Yeah, I do because I want to say this first. Jansen watched the episode without us. This is important to say, right, Adam? You
Yeah,
agree?
I think you need to point this out.
Jansen watched it without us, and he said, "Can I join you guys later?" I said, "Yeah, no problem." And he joined us later through our review, which we did not stop talking through. So Jansen watched this episode without our hilarious commentary, if I will. And so, Jansen, you picked
Actually
the
knows
episode.
the plot.
You
Jansen
watched it on your own. What the fuck? Explain.
I thought this was great. I mean, it opens up and it kind of fucking reveals what's going to happen, right? You see the end result of the story that's to come, which is the face of the guy who's been sent forward fucking like 6 million years or something like that in evolution. And then it cuts back and it really opens up with the opening monologue, which doesn't really give you much insight. It's just fucking vague bullshit, whatever. That's standard. And then we come upon Kathy Evans is the female lead in the story. And she's walking up to this great big house. She's got a basket, knocks on the door, and is looking for the housekeeper. She's not there. She opens up a door and finds a man who's he's obviously a scientist. He's got a bunch of fucking equipment around him, and he's working on stuff and numbers and shit. And he's doing sciencey shit. He's like, "Bitch, who are you? What do you want?" And so she's like, "I'm here to give you bread." She's like, "Oh, okay. I guess I need some bread. I didn't eat breakfast this morning." He sells her the bread. She's like asking him about what he's doing. He's like, "Genetics." And she's like, "Genetics?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's the study of this, and that." He's like,
Genetics by L. Ron Hubbard.
She basically tells him that she's stupid. He's like, "What I'm trying to do is speed up evolution to make people
Stupid
smart."
girl.
He's like,
Oh.
"See what I did with this cool ass monkey?" And there's a fucking man in a monkey suit walking around doing fucking sciencey shit because he's super smart, because he's had his genetics altered. So she's like, "That's badass. I want to be fucking smart because I'm dumb, obviously." And he takes a bit of her blood, gives
She
her some
does
money
ask.
for the bread. What?
She does ask, "Can you make me halfway smart?"
Yeah, halfway smart because she's dumb as a box of shit.
She's
And we
carrying
find that
boxes
out later
in
because
her
she
arm.
goes back to wherever she's working with the fucking lady who's selling food or selling the baked goods. And she's like, "Bitch, where's the rest of my money?" And she didn't obviously get enough money from the guy, or he gave her the wrong change. She's like, "I didn't do it. I swear I didn't steal your money." And walks the two blackface guys.
That happened. Cool.
Yeah.
Didn't see that. We talked over that.
Oh, did
Oh,
you?
yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
Okay,
That
cool.
was shocking.
Well, I mean, obviously, first shot to me was, yes, this is blackface, but obviously, no, it wasn't. It was they're minors, but they don't lead into that. They
Nope.
don't tell you anything. They just fucking look like
They're,
people
they're,
wearing
they're
blackface.
minors.
Yeah.
Pause right there.
They're minors.
Minors.
Right there, because we had a long talk about homonyms.
Mhm.
I thought you chose this episode because you thought it was about minors, young girls, more specifically.
Minus, not minus.
And I thought someone on IMDb put the wrong letter there. where they put an E instead of an O, and it was just about minor girls. Instead, it was about literally minors. It kept going back and forth. And I kept
Definitely not minorities.
Yeah. I kept waiting for it to change. Where it starts off where he gives the girl like a fucking heroin dose, and she's like,
Oh, he
yeah.
takes
I'm
her
like,
blood
okay.
to test if she's valid for the test.
But I thought it was about minor girls. I'm like, okay, this is what Jansen thought it was. He's a pedophile.
No, I actually fucking read it and can read words
No,
and know
I
the difference
read
between
it too,
minor
but I thought it
and
was a
minor.
typo.
No,
I
You
thought
don't
it was
make
someone on IMDb.
They don't make typos on IMDb, bro. Come on.
You're right. I'm sorry, but
Perfect.
and I kept waiting like it's going to be about a child who goes, and here she is. Okay, now we're watching. Wait, she brought a fucking real minor in here. It's a real weird situation we're in, where she brings in a black-faced minor, ER, and then he does the thing, and he doesn't fucking matter for the most of the rest of the episode.
Yeah.
He doesn't fucking matter. Why did
doesn't
they
matter.
have that character again? Outer Limits. Why do you have this character?
I think it was honestly just to break apart the fact that she was interested in the guy who's this saving her or whatever from the scary hillbilly miner who just wants to jump her bones. It's fucking.
She's into him
Yeah, she's totally into him
for no reason.
So she goes back and she finds out that she's not good. Her test came back and she can't get the progression, so she's going to be dumb for the rest of her life. And then he had told her at the beginning of the episode that he was looking for an assistant too, but he couldn't find anybody. And this minor guy had just quit his job, basically told his boss that he's fucking smarter. He's too smart to work in a fucking mine. And then she brings him in, still fucking grease up as shit, and says, "Hey, can you hire this guy? Because I really like him, and it would be great if you could hire him so like he can make money for me and give me babies and shit." And he's like, "Well, I'll think about it. Let me ask you, do you know this, this, and this?" And he's like, "No, I don't know anything about anything that you just talked about." So he's like, "Yeah, well, you're fucking useless." Yeah. So then instead he decides, okay, well, since you're doing this progressive thing of trying to, push forward evolution on the quick, let's take your blood and find out if you're ready for it because you don't got anything to lose. And it turns out he is. So he throws him in the machine. Anything else happened right there? I think that's it. Basically throws him in the machine, flips it forward, and dude gets big brain.
No, he doesn't.
What?
He does, but he doesn't get like forehead big. He just gets a little smarter. He can play the piano. And then end of his storyline.
Well, he does have John Malkovich head. Like he starts losing his hair, starts to get a receding hairline, big ass eyebrows.
You will play the piano.
If you really listen to the dialogue, though, like and I know that's part of the problem of why you guys do it this way, but the dialogue.
I heard it. He's jabbing at us.
Sorry,
what? That time.
Oh,
you were in that, damn it.
The dialogue gives a lot of context clues that he is really actually smart. He's getting smarter by the minute. In fact,
we got that.
Yeah,
we got that.
Okay. I got that when his brain was going through his head. When he had a big head.
The piano guy, his brain didn't get bigger. He just got a little smarter.
His fucking head was 5 times bigger than a normal human being.
Yeah,
that's the indicator.
No, the minor.
Yeah, I know.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. Physically, the illusion of him being smart is physically done through the makeup. We understand that he is a genius because his head got big.
Yeah. And all the tests that he was taking are fucking useless because he's too smart, and there isn't a test that can fucking measure his smartness.
Because his brain got real big.
Again, if you had the dialogue, the context clues are there. So
what I'm talking about.
He's gonna kick me out again.
I just wanted to do it too.
Oh man!
I just like the fact that we were riffing on Elton John and all the different musicals that this guy was writing in that time period of the episode.
Yeah. It was way more fun than the episode.
Goodbye, Norm Jean.
He's like really playing there too, which was crazy.
This music is fascinating to me. It's wonderful. Do you know this one? Dracula.
It's the bittersweet symphony.
Then he gets sued by.
Anyway, somebody else take over because I'm bored now.
Me too.
Well, that's pretty much it. That's the episode.
He gets a giant head. She runs in to save him. He convinces her that he needs to go forward in time. She chooses backward, and that gives me my next big question.
So wait, can I pause you right there? Because I'm going to pause you now. Okay, I'm going to pause you now. Two things.
Cool. You have fun with that.
Oh,
sorry. Go
Such a cock. Okay. It appears for a second that he starts mind controlling her to do what he's asking of her.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the crazy part is that there's
we
a little
are
bit
skipping forward a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, who cares at this point? The rest of that doesn't matter really. The weird part is that it's a plot hole because like if he can control shit with his mind at this point, why doesn't he just jump in and pull the lever? Like, what's the point of having her do it for him? And that's where it lost me a little bit. There's a big plot hole there.
It's just subconscious.
He can't pull the lever when he's inside of the container.
I mean, he fucking pulled a gun out of the dude's hand. He fucking killed. He stopped a lady's heart.
Can he mind control the lever though?
He pulled the door open without touching it.
He knew. I think it was a subconscious choice on his part because the human side was still there, and that's the choice that was made.
That's a stretch, though. Like that wasn't obvious, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, my actual thought comes into play here.
Oh, you have a thought?
Yeah, they believe it or not,
Somebody kick him
they
out.
show. Excuse me. They have they show a monkey, and my thought was, are they showing a monkey so that when he shows that he's superior intelligence and he has like alien powers, he's so far evolved. When she eventually puts him in the past, is he there just so that she could put him in the past so that he's the reason monkeys evolve into humans?
That's what I was thinking was going to happen. I'm like, he's going to turn into a monkey.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not following you. I have no idea what you're talking about.
He is superior intelligence in the present, right?
Yeah, sure.
She goes past.
They're
showing a monkey the entire time for no fucking reason, no payoff. Are they just?
Well, no. The payoff was that he turned into a monkey himself. Remember? That's why they did that.
But it's
also it was a plot device to show he took the monkey and made it smarter. So
yeah
exactly.
But wouldn't the monkey be more human?
We were reading more into it than what it really was.
Yeah.
But the monkey got smarter and made him a human. That was the whole point of the intro. He's a good scientist. But is that what she did at the end? Was throw him back in time? He's what goes back and makes monkeys eventually evolve into humans.
That's a good idea for another episode.
But why? I mean, why would he be that? He doesn't ever get out of the machine, or I don't understand. I guess
the machine makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
Well, no, because he is. Yeah, because it's him individually getting smarter or dumber. He's not going through time. It's his time. But
yeah,
again,
because there's a piece of dialogue at the beginning too when he comes out of it. He's like, "Oh, I didn't know this was going to have physical effects on you." Like, so that it's obviously not designed to do that, and it wasn't.
But again, the problem with that is the monkey got evolved. How come the monkey physically doesn't?
But
evolve?
they don't ever say that the monkey went into the machine. He just says that this monkey's been with me and I've helped him.
Was he went back in time and then changed the monkeys, and then his physical form in the present just changed back to what he was. The monkey part of him, or the advanced part of him, just went back in time. We don't see what happened, so we don't know. This is just what my theory. What I was watching, this is what I assumed happened. Adam apparently had the same idea. So
yeah, I thought they were going to go somewhere with that because it's like you start to see a little bit of the fur, and I'm like, okay, they're going to regress him all the way into the monkey.
Show that shit.
It seemed, but I think what it is we're reading too much into that. The monkey was specifically there just to show that you could make the monkey smarter than what they normally are. So
yeah, that's what it is.
But you guys do have a good point. All of you mentioned a good point. The scientist told the lady that this machine is supposed to speed up the progress of intelligence. Okay, why even have it go backwards? That's so counterproductive.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
it's a plot device. This is unfortunately
because I needed to have a machine. I had a backward plaque made. I needed to put it on the machine for something.
Well, I mean, I think there's something to be said that, like, if they, I mean, it's given for situations like this, right? I mean, if they forward progress somebody through evolution too far and it fucks something up, they need to have a way to be able to pull them back.
Well, it's just like The Simpsons. Somebody turned this doll to evil.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
As things progress, she sped up the process way too fast, and as a result, it killed him. So they might have been able to turn him back, but
we don't know if he killed him. I mean, he passed out.
Okay, the gradual thing. Yeah.
Well, he did kill the maid. He killed the maid. So
see, that's what I'm saying. At least there's something where we can kind of debate that, because most of the episodes we watch don't have anything we can debate.
Yeah. No, this is a fun one to talk about. Yeah, I enjoyed this episode.
I saw that as it sent. I was a little confused about why he's still there, but after time travel, and I was kind of like, my mind kind of split that, and I was like, his big brain version went back in time, and it changed him back into what he was in the present. That's what I saw it as. He's here now, and whatever happens. But at
for those listening, if you're confused, we brought up the reference. We brought up the reference a couple times. Flowers for Algernon, and if you never read the book, there is a movie called Charlie with Cliff Robertson, and basically they took a very simple special needs man and made him intelligent with experimental drugs. He becomes a more normal person. He starts to have a normal life, and then the drugs regress, and he goes back to what he was. So, spoiler alert, sorry, but you need to know that reference. Yeah, just so you know what the hell we're talking about. So it's something that's kind of been explored before, but this is just the more sci-fi version, because as we've established before, Outer Limits is usually almost all sci-fi. It's not horror. It's mostly aliens and space and science fiction type stuff. So
a lot more nudity.
Kind of with different Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone will dabble into horror, but with Outer Limits, it's strictly science fiction. So, but it was still a good story, solid performance. I'd give it a 9 out of 10 for sure.
What's going to happen if we find the funny Outer Limits episode, like how Twilight Zone has humor, funny episodes are not funny? My only flaw with this is, as Jansen pointed out, there's a couple of minor plot holes. And I think the reason the plot holes are so glaring is because I do feel like this show is longer than it needs to be. You can tell this story in half of the time. There's that one particular scene where they're just slowly turning the camera into the fucking door, and it's like, okay, here's the padding. It's like we're padding out the runtime.
Yeah. Nobody say anything.
Yeah. Keep padding the runtime.
I said I gotta go
padding up the wrong time, bro. Come on.
I'm like
padding the runtime,
and nobody speaks.
Yeah. So I like the makeup. The makeup was really good. It was really solid.
Makeup was solid for that era.
I think the only problem with this show is they do that stupid intro thing where they show a piece of the segment of the episode that takes place in like the third act.
Felt about that, because I'm not even interested in what Phoenix has to say about it. But do you feel like that reveal at the beginning there was kind of a detriment to the story?
Yeah, I do.
I don't think it really changes anything on how I feel about it. I
think I would have appreciated that makeup better if they hadn't showed it right away. At least that's how I feel about it. I feel like that was kind of like they shouldn't have done it. You guys remember seeing Predator, right? Okay, at some point in your life, you've seen a movie called Predator. A lot of people mentioned that Predator, at the very beginning, they show a ship flying into the earth, and then the ship drops down, goes to the earth, and then they cut to the jungle scene, and they're setting up the characters and everything. They felt that the movie would have been better had they not revealed that what they're looking for is from outer space.
I just got to call out something call out something while he's gone. I fucking told him to pee before we started the show, and now he's left the show, and he has to pee, and he's like really upset about it because he's so dumb. So he's gonna hear this later, and I just want to let you know, Phoenix, you're fucking dumb. Listen to your dad, dumbass. Okay, back to the show.
But yeah, so I feel like, and I never thought about that at the time. Them revealing that much before that movie came out, because I love that movie. It's like one of my top 10 favorites ever. But I'm thinking about it, I'm like, well, yeah, maybe it would have been a bit, because since that movie sold as a mystery, it would have been better to have not known at the beginning that this is definitely something from another world. The characters in the movie don't know that, but they give that away.
There's an alien, 6-fingered dick alien coming into this frame.
Oh, hey, we haven't said a word since you left.
I saw you talking.
I saw you.
That was so close to nudity.
I did leave you a nice present. Should you listen to this again? Yeah. So just so you are.
I will not listen to this. So. You can tell me what
shit moves on.
I just stopped the show and I pointed out that you had to pee because I told you to pee and you didn't do it, and then I called you a dumb fucking idiot.
Hold on, what I wrote in the chat.
I know, I saw it. I saw it, and that's why I called it out.
Can you read it?
It says Jansen was right.
Okay,
I am. I was just calling that out to the listeners so they knew that I was right as well.
My bladder was not in the right mind. My head said, "You're fucking wrong, bladder." Jansen was right.
Yeah.
So here we are.
You can't fight nature.
Good shit.
You can't stop progress.
That's what this episode taught me.
Okay,
fucking,
so
you need that machine to evolve your fucking bladder, dude.
We're at the end of the episode, right? As far as
yeah. What we talked about while you're gone was, did you feel like showing Peter Cullum in full makeup at the beginning was a detriment to the episode? Did you feel like that just kind of gave away a little bit too much?
Yes.
I do too.
Completely.
Yeah, I feel like there's a better way to do that, like a shadowed face and maybe just seeing like his hand or something like that would have been fine.
Did not help.
Yeah,
that might have also been some of that padding that I'm talking about. Maybe they had to put that because it's basically a reused clip. Yeah.
Well, the first 5 minutes of the episode was padding. It takes her almost 10 minutes to walk up to the fucking door. So
yeah, a lot of padding.
You got to think like 1963. What are people watching? What are they thinking? And this
I don't know, it was alive in 1963.
That's what I'm saying. You got to think that way.
Are you sure?
It was. You got to think like this is probably surprising to them. They're not used to like the cold open of a show. Mm-hmm. They're like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And they're sitting there watching it. We're thinking it's this guy, and we see that guy on screen. We go, "Okay, that's that actor with makeup." We're thinking a completely different thing than they are.
Sure.
So probably worked back then. Nowadays, not so much.
It's like television previews for TV shows that you watch now. It's like if you see the preview for the episode, it's like, man, I don't know if I need to watch that 26 and a half minute episode now.
The real reason they did it was probably because this is an hour long. It's probably separated by about a half an hour's worth of commercials. So you had to have the audience engaged so that they would come back after the commercial break and not change the channel. That's the real reason. But still, if you're looking at it from a story standpoint, it's kind of cheap.
Yeah.
We're looking at it now where we can watch it without commercial breaks. We can just watch it where the fuck we want.
Yes, it's a wonderful time.
But back in the day, doesn't with that in my mind, it doesn't bother me.
Well, back in the day, that alien would stop in the middle of that cold open and said, "This is the time to show you our sponsor, Chesterfield cigarettes, for you children out there. Good for your throat. Oh, that's good for your throat and lungs. Oh, that would be the opening. This is delightful. Thank you, Chesterfield. Yes, quite.
That's a great.
Brought to you by Guzzler's Gin. Smooth going all the way down.
Guzzler's Jizz?
Jizz.
He takes a gulp out of his giant mug.
It's a giant mug of jizz.
54 ounces of jizz.
Flowers for Algernon jizz.
Oh, good shit. All right, Dick. What's your overall thoughts and rating?
Oh, it's very good.
How can we make Tokyo racist, Jansen?
What?
How can we make Tokyo racist?
Oh no!
Oh, he wants to firebomb Tokyo again.
Adam's wearing a Tokyo shirt.
He wants to firebomb Tokyo again because he's a bigot.
Okay, Adam or Dick, go ahead.
Well, we don't have to make it racist. We just have to call him a weeb and shame him.
What's a weeb?
You don't know what a weeb is.
What's a weeb?
It's a guy that's just way too into anime. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these are guys that sleep with the pillows that look like little anime girls. That's a weeb, right?
Well, okay, because I have Japanese nephews, so I don't think they're weebs. They don't watch that shit, but they're Japanese.
What do you think about the episode, Dick?
I enjoyed it.
Wow,
they wouldn't know. They wouldn't know what a weeb is. They're too young. He's pretty smart though. He's a smart kid. No, it's very good. I love the makeup was great. It's very iconic makeup. That's basically Outer Limits. When you think of Outer Limits, that's the image you have. So yeah, that's pretty good. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I liked it. It's a very obvious 8.7324, and it was worth the effort.
You gave it a 9?
No, okay, 7.682.
You gave it an 8?
12. Yeah, that's fine. I gave it an 8. That's fine.
Okay.
I would say it's the best Outer Limits episode I think I've seen. I've seen a lot. I think this is the one that I really felt like they were on par with the Twilight Zone episode.
You know what I still have pulled up on my screen? This somebody.
Robert Zadar!
That sexy motherfucker.
He's like a mutated Steven Seagal. He's the next step of he's the next step of Steven Seagal's evolution as Robert Zadar.
If you were to shave Chuck Norris's beard, you'd have Robert Zadar. That's what it would be. All right, that's what's hiding under Chuck Norris's beard is another jawline.
Ugh. I gotta watch Electric Boogaloo again.
Oh, I fucking love that. I love that documentary. It's my favorite documentary ever.
Great documentary. I've seen like 10 times.
I fucking own a copy of it. It's fucking wonderful.
It's hard to get. You can't find it really.
Golden Globus, yeah, your Golden Globus. Those guys are my fucking heroes. I don't give a fuck
They're
what anyone
funny.
says. Those guys had balls. They had balls. Make one good movie, 10 bad ones. Fuck it. We still made one good movie. Keep going. Keep taking chances.
Even they had no idea. They had no idea how to make a movie, but they tried.
Keep spending money. Fuck it. It grows on trees. We'll find more money, fuckers. Yeah.
I want to own the bank $100 million.
We don't do lunch. Have a sandwich. Go down, take somebody else's sandwich out of the refrigerator. Feed to the fucking end.
Limousines, lunches, bunches.
Made some wonderful fucking movies like Hercules and Mac and Me.
You can actually find that segment that's on that documentary. The BBC they did a feature on Canon in the 80s. It's on YouTube. You can watch it. It's uncut. It's all about Canon in the 80s. It's fantastic. It's very interesting. It's very good.
I have a list of Canon films I'm always trying to track down everywhere I go. Like I want to own the entire catalog at some point.
Oh my god!
There's a lot of premise there. I'd like to own the whole catalog.
Yeah.
The modern day version.
I got a lot of Canon films, but not all.
Dick, you know what I'm going to say.
The modern day version of Canon would be fucking Blumhouse. Blumhouse is about the closest thing.
No.
Yeah,
Blumhouse is successful.
Yeah, Blumhouse is pretty damn successful.
They're successful, but their movies are like 1 to 10 as far as the shit factor goes. It's the same fucking premise.
Who's the modern day version of Golem Globus?
So you say Asylum?
Asylum? Nah.
No, they definitely are.
Asylum's not that good. Their movies don't even go to the theater.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Okay, because all right, Asylum just does a generic version of a fucking movie that's already out.
Nowadays,
Golden Globus take two movies and try to mash them together. Like, hey, let's take a ninja movie and The Exorcist and fucking Flashdance and blend those fuckers together. So and then you get Ninja 3, The Domination. Fucking wonderful.
I'm not saying they're the same model. I'm saying they're the same idea of let's do this moderately successful movies. And they just have different access because now they're rip-offs of old movies, and Golden Globus was kind of the same thing.
Well, the only thing that Blumhouse does that's different, and they're genius about it, is that they basically make the actor a partner in the budget. So, like Plastic Wilson, he gets like maybe $150,000 to make the movie, but he gets 20% back end gross, so he's making like $12 million per movie, which is probably what's happening.
Look no further than C. Thomas Howell,
the Hitcher.
More money than he ever did nowadays. No, I didn't change Adam's name.
Why is Dick lying?
Jansen just goes, did you change Adam's name? Dick is lying.
He's a liar!
For the podcast listener, it says
Okay.
Dick is lying. I don't know why you said that. I wasn't really here for that, I don't think.
Oh, that's when he was giving his review. I said he was lying.
Okay, so, pause. Dick, you gave it 7 out of 10, right?
I would say so. Maybe 7.5.
Adam. Anytime now.
Tokyo Drift.
I'd say I'll say 8 out of 10.
Are you pregnant with pauses? What the fuck just happened there? Forever to say that.
He was buffering, dude. Let him have a moment, okay?
My fucking internet dropped out.
Is that what that was?
Yeah,
you have an 8?
Dropped out.
So we have a 7 and an 8.
Mm-hmm.
I give it an 8 because I really enjoyed it. I would take away like two stars or whatever you call it, two digits, because like I said, enormous amount of padding and a couple of plot holes. But other than that, like I said, good performances, decent story. I would come back if I was new to this show. I would want to come back for more to see if there were more episodes as good as this one.
What's your score for it, Phoenix?
So my score is next, and
really? Jesus Christ!
So I will go with 7. I liked the episode.
Seriously, 7?
I liked it plenty. It felt a little.
You're wrong.
Can you shut the fuck up over there, Florida?
Hey, look, I'm in a J.J. Abrams movie.
Pause.
Your state is showing, bro. Calm down.
Can you shut the fuck up, both of you? On the right. I gave it a 7. I liked it, and then I watched it, and I was like, I liked it more than I thought I did, which is a good sign. I didn't just go, it's an episode. That's how I felt about the last episode we did. Bordering between, I liked the idea, but there's way too many ideas I don't follow through on. That kind of ruined it for me. But I will say, Jansen, picking this blindly off IMDb reviews. You did not watch it first, right?
Nope, I didn't watch it. And I didn't really look at the reviews. I just read
shut the fuck up. I don't want to stroke your ego. I just want to say, kind of good job. Kind of good job. I don't need a whole story about it.
Hey.
I don't need a whole story about it.
Hey.
You keep wanting to tell me a story about it.
Hey.
He keeps wanting to go with the story.
Hey.
This is my review time.
Hey. Suck a floppy donkey dick.
Does it have to be floppy? If there's a bunch of donkeys around me with hard dicks, you're gonna say don't suck those.
You get the limp one.
I get the limp one in the corner that's elderly and about
ready. Yeah, you get the donkey dick that has a little like touch of downs.
Dick. Okay. I get that downsy dick or the one that can't partner. Great. Okay, so
the downsy dick.
Can we start calling the outer limits the downsy dick?
Sure.
Okay, I like the
episode. All I know is
that
this show is way more fun than Tales from the Crypt. Holy fuck!
God, yeah.
Yeah, right. I like this more. It reminded me of this island Earth with the big head.
A little bit.
It reminded me of Terror from the Year 5000, another Twilight or MST episode with the machine that turned. If you remember that episode, they would close the machine. It would bring them stuff from the future or from the past, and it was, it is from the future because it's from the year 5000. So it would bring them like statues, and it was radioactive, and then eventually brings through a person with like sequins in her clothes, and that's how she looks like a future person from the 50s perspective. Terrible episode, but I love it. Jansen, just watch the episode. Terror from the Year 5000.
Sure.
And it's a terrible movie, but it reminded me of those two combined, but it also did them better. It clearly did them both better, and that caught me off guard because once I see something I recognize, I kind of go, box. I'll say this 1,000 times throughout the show. I put things in boxes, and I see that, and I go, box. That's over there. But this did a good enough job where I went box, and it broke through that, and I was like, this is better than those.
Is that why it reminds you of Future War? Because box.
Shot. No, box. Yeah. It's Future War just boxes.
Fucking have an aneurysm right now, dude. You all right?
He's having a stroke.
Shot.
Shots.
But
section box.
I don't want to extend my review portion of this, but it surpassed what I thought it was going to end up being. The first half, I was like, "Fuck this show." And then the second half, I was like,
shit.
You done, Trent? But the second half, I was like, "This is good. This is great," and I liked it. The second half was a lot better for me, and that's what I thought. Adam, you okay? Are you laughing at the Trent Reznor joke? Or what are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay, Jansen, you picked the episode. You're responsible for this particular.
Goddamn right, I did. Fucking great job, me.
Adam,
No,
prepare
I was going to make
Pat
fun
me
of
on
you,
the back.
Jansen. I really was. I told these guys before you came in, I says, no matter what it is, I'm going to say this is the worst fucking thing I've ever seen, and you ruined my life. But I can't fucking do it. But Jansen, seriously though, you did ruin my life. So fuck you. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, cool. All right, sounds
I
good.
want to say, Jansen. Fuck.
Ah,
Yeah.
there it is.
You
Give it up.
earned it.
Give
You
it
earned
up.
You earned it.
Yeah.
Give it up. All right. Now, as the
Yeah.
one person in this room who actually fucking watched the episode, all
What?
the dialogue.
Yeah, one.
Just fucking with you. I gave it a 2. I'm just kidding.
Fucking
Oh,
everything
really?
you guys
Two?
do of bullshit.
No. Fucking solid 9 out of 10 for me.
There you go.
I really thoroughly enjoyed the episode. I thought it was obviously I shared the same opinions about parts of it. Like, it was a slow burn to start. There was definitely a lot of padding, but I felt like the whole story tracked really well. The dialogue flowed, and it was like somebody thought about it, right? And it didn't just get spewed out on the paper. Go ahead. What's up?
I just want to pause you because I didn't even mention that sort of stuff with the slow pacing stuff, and that's a good sign that I didn't mention the slow pacing, because I noticed it in the first 20 minutes. The next whatever left of it, I didn't really think about the time.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
No, that's fine. That's a good call out. I mean, that goes to show that like they were doing something right? Because you were thinking about it to begin with, and then you were so enthralled with what was going on that you forgot about it at that point.
You were invested in the characters and the story.
No, it meanders a little bit until Dave Cullum comes in, and it just picks up immently after he shows up.
That scene in the bakery really is where it really starts to pick up its pace. But I thought there was a lot going on, which was really good. I feel like shows like this, right? Shows like any type of anthology show truly benefits from having that time. The fact that this is a 51-minute. What do you got to say, dude?
Can you do me a favor and watch the first episode we did of this show?
Yeah,
if you like it, because we did not watch it the way you did. So
see, and I think honestly, I feel like that may be a detriment to these shows. Like, I feel like we may. No, I honestly feel like we may be not giving them a fair shake. I don't know. Obviously, I haven't watched that episode. I will watch it. That's fine, and I'll give you my honest opinion. And I'm not saying that it won't be the same as yours. But
I'm just curious if you want to watch that episode on your own, a feasibility study. Okay. I'd love to hear your little feedback on the next episode we do.
I'm typing it in our chat. Feasibility.
Skelly's typing.
While he's typing, I wanted to mention too that.
Wait, I'm not done. Fuck, I'm just kidding.
Oh, well, you're typing, and we have to just sit here and wait while you.
I'm done. I'm done typing. I was done typing like 10 minutes ago, dude.
You're done typing 10 minutes ago.
Shut up, Dick. Dick's the new Frank. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Well, here he's not. I'll take it.
You're in Frank's spot.
He was on time.
Yeah. He was on time. Fuck you, dude. I told you I wasn't going to show up. Okay. Go ahead with your thoughts, Adam. Sorry.
No, all I wanted to say was the cool thing about anthology shows is the fact that you have a short story, and part of the fun of watching these is you can usually figure out the story. It's what the director does with the time. Like, are they going to focus on the padding? Are they going to focus more on this part? where are they going to focus it? It's that's kind of one of the things that we were complaining about the last Twilight Zone episode we did, with the fucking Caesar and shit, is we would have liked more of what happened at the end of the episode. Instead, you get a lot of stuff at the beginning that's not all that interesting. So that's the fun part, is what is the director going to do with that story? Is he going to bore us to death? Or that's why I feel like, I don't think Outer Limits necessarily has to be 50 minutes. Maybe a half an hour, maybe 45 would be all right. But, it's
sure.
It is.
I mean,
all 50 minutes.
For me though, like I would say that so much of my enjoyment out of an episode is the dialogue, and I know, like, we have the thing going where we're doing the commentary, and I get that whole shtick. But like, there's pieces of this episode that I think go missed because of that. Like there's a whole internal like battle with this guy, and he's talking about like morality and like his evolution and why it's wrong that he's thinking about doing these things, or why it's right. And we miss a little bit of that. And that really adds to the plot, and it really develops the story. And that's why it comes to a 9 out of 10 for me, is because I really get to enjoy that. But I don't get the shtick, whatever. It's fine. You guys do, and that's perfectly fine. It's for somebody. It's just not for me.
Doesn't get the dick.
I don't get the dick either.
Okay.
I'll be happy.
No, I'm fine with watching it on my own and then jumping in later. I do not give a fuck. So I still really enjoyed it, and I enjoy talking to you guys about it. So
welcome.
Shut up, Phoenix.
I had the hiccups.
Oh no.
That's all I can say.
My internet has the hiccups. You guys are fucking rubber banding big time.
Kirkland whiskey coming back at you.
It's coming back at me.
Ugh.
Big time. Yeah, I enjoyed the episode, and that is more than I could ever say about a Tales from the Crypt episode.
See, that's not true.
Amen to that.
Is it not true, Dick?
You did like some episodes.
I like 3 episodes.
You like 3 episodes, and one of them wasn't even technically Tales from the Crypt, so.
But it still was there.
Yeah, but it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Let me go and pull up a site
Uh-oh.
that we all love.
Whose turn is it this week?
It's Adam's turn.
Well, there goes the streak.
Look how big the board is now here.
I'm just joking.
God.
I'm gonna laugh if it pulls another Outer Limits.
Let me look how.
We really did want to fuck with you too. We just
Holy shit!
Good.
Look how big that board is now.
Wow.
That's what she said.
Okay, so Jansen.
Yeah.
No, Dick.
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on, it's not doing it. Not sorting. Okay.
Hold on.
It doesn't matter.
Dick, tell me when.
Oh, I know why you asked Dick instead.
Oh, when?
Okay. Jansen, tell me when to click the spin button. Anytime. Dead silence.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead and spin.
He's back.
Okay, Adam, you're gonna pick an episode of whatever show we land on here. Oh
Okay.
no! Okay, good. Woo!
Oh, Alfred Hitchcock?
Oh,
Okay.
Hitchcock presents the original show.
Oh, wow. That's actually pretty good.
I can dig it.
Hold on. There are episodes.
I'm glad it wasn't Thriller. I know you have Thriller on there, and those fuckers are boring. Holy shit.
There are certain episodes. I'll go over that later with you. It doesn't concern the fans, the people listening. But Alfred Hitchcock Presents from 1955 through 1962. There's some good episodes in there. Adam and I will talk off screen about what we have, what we don't have, and blah, 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 blah. Who cares? But he's going to pick the next episode we do from Alfred Hitchcock Presents 1955.
And it better be fucking good.
The reason I stress those years is much like Outer Limits, is there's 3 different versions of Alfred Hitchcock shows. There's Presents from the 50s to 60s. There's 85 to 89. And then there's 62 to 65.
Hey, Darth Vader, I think you need to change your filter.
Nope, I'm fine.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's my dick.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Jansen, that was great.
He's Downsy Dick Eater.
He stopped listening to us 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, pretty much.
He has lost the podcast.
Read me a child.
I do. Again.
Oh man, good shit.
So next week,
Guzzler's Gin.
After that, I'm choosing.
Mm.
I'm finally choosing an episode. I haven't done it yet. I'm nervous.
God help us.
Yeah, you guys are in trouble.
Probably.
Well,
it's going to be something with John Frankenheimer. Duh.
No, he hasn't. He's only done a Tales from the Crypt episode. That's all he's done.
He hasn't done any other episode for any other anthology show ever.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
He did Playhouse 90.
I thought he
He
was
must
God.
not be that good then. I mean,
everything.
shit.
No shit.
I don't have those.
Wasn't in high demand. Am I right, Jansen?
Now you have an idea.
He didn't direct the Nightmare of Freddy Krueger show. What was that one? Nightmare on Elm Street, the show. What was it called? Freddy's Nightmares.
He was too busy working.
Really?
Fuck. Freddy's Nightmares is technically an anthology show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oof. Is it Freddy's Nightmares?
I can't find that show yet.
It's a bad show.
Okay. Oh, that's too bad you can't find that show. I'm all fucking broken up about that.
Bad show.
My heart pumps purple peanut butter. You can't find a Freddy Krueger show. Fuck.
Is that a South Florida phrase or North Florida phrase?
Or a Florida phrase?
Purple peanut butter? I don't know.
I don't want to know.
Grape? Just say grape.
Fuck if I know.
Grape drink.
Because what else would purple peanut butter be? Why the fuck is your peanut butter purple?
Dinosaur dick cheese?
I don't know why we talk about John Frankenheimer all the time. Fuck if I know.
Okay, cool. So let me get started.
He's got you there. I mean, I've never seen
in 1980, whatever, during Freddy's Nightmares, he was probably working with like Don Jansen and stuff like that. The guy was working.
Yeah. Don Jansen, huh?
Fuck you. You never heard of Miami Vice?
His cock was the size of a Coke can.
Or Don Johnson is in a Nick Cage movie.
Because he had syphilis.
Oh, good Christ.
It was big.
Respect him. Disrespect Don Johnson.
He blasted Melanie Griffith. Totally blasted her.
It's all right. I have the DVD of The Island of Dr. Moreau.
You want to know how many John Frankenheimer movies I've seen?
0.
Just
That's
all you need to do,
accurate.
Jansen, is watch The Island of Dr. Moreau, and you'll know everything you need to know.
No, I'm looking up Frankenheimer right now.
That's not fair. He's hired on the last second. But Jansen, maybe if you haven't seen 0, if you've seen 0, maybe shut the fuck up. How about that? How about that as advice?
Hey, maybe if you've seen all of them, maybe you could stop sucking his dick.
I did. Done.
Yeah. Man, he's been off this mortal coil since 2002.
It's probably for good. If you see what Hollywood is now. Oh, boy.
I mean, he wasn't doing much before he died, so.
So cool. It's just Dick and I. Great show. They both discouraged Frankenheimer, and here they are sitting in the wings.
He did a bunch of the higher shorts.
He did one.
It says here he did Ambush 2001, 7-Up commercial, James Bond theme short, and then the higher short. They have the higher on here twice.
Reindeer Games. I'm just mentioning the ones that I've seen.
Yeah, he did the shitty ones you've seen.
Oh, French Connection 2. That's a good one.
George Wallace was a good miniseries.
Yeah.
Andersonville's good.
Yeah, it was great.
A Grand Prix. I think I've seen that one.
Oh, God.
Okay. So this is fun.
Nothing else.
Have you seen Year of the Gun, Phoenix?
I have.
Oh, my God. Have you really?
Sharon Stone.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. It's got a 5.6 on IMDb.
Yeah, it's about that.
Okay.
He's great from the 50s through the 60s. And after that, whatever may come.
I'm curious about 52 Pickup because that's a canon film.
I have not seen that one.
That is with Roy Scheider and Anne Margaret and Vanity.
Ooh, Vanity.
Written by Elmore Leonard. It's based on his novel. That could be good.
Either way.
It's a 6.4 out of 10.
I think it was Darth Vader.
You can't unhear it now.
Can't.
Oh, dick. Yeah, that's true.
It's a 6.4 out of 10.
You stop smoking.
I haven't smoked. It's not smoke. I think I got a real bad issue with my sinuses right now. I've had it for like 3 weeks.
It's called a tissue. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
No,
I'm just being a dick now.
I've blown so many tissues. It's bad.
Leave it on your desk like Jansen does. You can jerk.
Listen, they're in the fucking cubby. All right, fuck you, dude.
I use paper towels.
Damn, you come hard.
It's bad.
Fucking
I come through my hand.
17 ply paper towels.
I gotta get some fucking metal involved here.
Oh shit! 99 and 44, 100% dead. Have you seen that?
No, but we did talk about the Tales from the Crypt episode. That is
the
title.
That's weird.
And then we watched that episode, and I do not remember what it's about.
Me neither.
Adam, any idea?
I think I get it now. He has a movie called The Extraordinary Seaman. That's the one that's probably your favorite. Am I correct?
Delicious movie.
The Extraordinary Seaman, 1969. Coincidence?
Yeah. The movie he did called The Fixer.
Isn't your favorite of his Seconds?
Seconds and the Manchurian Candidate.
Yeah.
Seconds is great.
Yeah.
Let me
Good talk.
Good talk.
Just gonna pull out his fucking pop-up of John Frankenheimer.
Is James Frankenheimer a dildo?
No. That's it. Let's put that in. Oh, here's Oxbow.
Are those soundtracks? Oh no, those are laser discs. My bad.
Did he direct Oxbow? No, couldn't have.
No.
No, I don't think so.
Manchurian Candidate.
Yeah. Did we see that? We saw the remake of that in theaters. Remember that? With Denzel.
Never saw it.
Yeah, we saw the theater, I think.
Nope.
Were you not there? Maybe you weren't there.
Nope, never saw it.
He's fucking blocking it out of his memory.
Wow.
How do you fuck up a movie with Denzel and Meryl Streep? How do you fuck that up?
Oh, Meryl Streep, please.
Explain yourself to me.
I watched Oculus. Who told me to watch Oculus?
I like Oculus, yeah. Well, Mike Flanagan's good. Flanagan's a good director.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, he's good.
Did you like Oculus?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Good movie, right?
Yeah, it was solid.
That's what I say. When you read a Mike Flanagan synopsis, you're like, that sounds dumb. And you watch the movie, you're like, that was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Every one of his movies is like that.
Yeah, Flanagan's good. He's solid.
I like him a lot. And every time I watch this movie, I go, oh, this is going to be so stupid. The synopsis said, oh, it's pretty good.
Didn't he direct Hush, too?
Yeah.
Did you watch Haunting of Bly Manor yet?
Not yet.
Yeah, we watched it.
I just watched it.
The Haunting on the Haunting of Hill House was better.
Yeah, Hill House is better, but this one is just kind of more of a real. It's more love story oriented.
Okay.
It's good though.
I watch it a lot because I like Mike Flanagan and everything.
It's still worth watching.
Well, he only directed the first episode. Though. That's the problem.
Oh, really?
He was doing Dr. Sleep at the time.
Oh, Dr. Sleep is so good.
Dr. Sleep is good, but it shouldn't be. It should be terrible.
I know, right?
But it's good.
The book sucks. I know. Because when I hear from the book, it's terrible. It's like if that was the movie, I would have hated the movie.
Dr. Sleep's one of those ones that has enough good that I can overlook the bad and get through it.
The book?
Yeah.
Wait, there was more than one Oculus?
The movie? Okay.
Yeah, there's an original Oculus before that, but don't bother.
That's a porno.
Okay.
Don't bother. But Oculus, what's the Ouija 3 or Ouija 2?
Ouija 2, yeah. Ouija 2.
Origin of Horror, whatever it's called. Then he did Hush, Before I Wake, which is pretty good, not great. Probably his worst movie.
Wait, which one? Hush?
Before I Wake.
Oh, I didn't see that
With
one.
Ethan Tremblay, and he shows up and he's their dead kid, and there's butterflies involved. It's fucking it's kind of stupid, but it's also not. Yeah.
Mm.
And then he did what else did he do after that? He did obviously Gerald's Game, which is good, really good. If you haven't seen Gerald's Game, watch that next, Jansen. And then he did the.
Wait, you're saying that he wrote all of Haunting of Hill House and Bly Manor.
Yeah, we only directed one episode this year of Bly Manor. Yeah,
he did Dr. Sleep as well, and he did what's that other movie he did before that?
Hold on, we're looking up right here.
I got Mike Flanagan on the brain because that's all we watched lately.
Absentia
Or Hush. No, that movie's not that great. It's a cool idea, but I just don't like it as a movie.
Ghost of Hamilton Street, The Glebe Show, Firefighter Combat Challenge, Still Life, Make Believe.
Those are all
super old shit
that nobody's ever seen.
There's nothing else on here, dude. Dobara?
No.
That's all.
What about After Hush?
After Hush is Before I Wake, Ouija, Dobara, Gerald's Game, and then the rest.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it then.
Yeah.
The guy makes movies that sound fucking stupid but are really good, and the guy's a great director. And
he's got a new one on the books that's not doesn't have a synopsis yet or anything.
Kind of like a Dan O'Bannon script. It sounds terrible on paper, but they actually
we went way off the fucking rails with this last part of this episode.
But I people are curious about if you're in the Outer Limits, and it's kind of the same thing where it's like sounds either great or terrible, and Mike Flanagan's right there where it's like this sounds terrible. Oh,
had you described this
honestly
episode to me, it probably wouldn't have been as good. But when you watch it, it's like, oh, this is actually well done. Yeah,
you know what it is? It's not so much the synopsis that he does terrible. It's the fucking previews. His trailers are fucking shit.
Yeah.
So if you judge whether or not you're going to watch one of his movies based off the trailer, just don't even fucking watch it. Just watch the movie.
It's not him choosing the trailer, but
no, I know, but like whoever's doing his trailer work fucking sucks.
Yeah, the studios can fuck up a movie with a bad trailer big time.
The Haunting of Hill House, the first 10 episodes of that show are fucking solid.
Yeah.
There's one episode where he directed, which is I think one of the best directing jobs in the last 15 years, which is the one where they actually have her funeral.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
It's all like basically one shot in the second.
Yeah, the one shot episode. That thing is fucking next level.
And it turns into the not the Bly Manor, but the Hill House. It turns like they follow Timothy Hutton, and it turns into the house in the hallway back there.
Yeah.
It's like the first 40 minutes of the episode almost is one shot.
It's fucking solid.
Yeah.
The Haunting of Hill House is a good example of what you do if you want to remake something and make it better. Take it and just go way out of the way.
Write your own fucking thing.
Exactly.
Haunting of Hill House is fucking stupid. It's a stupid script. It's a stupid movie. It's a really stupid sequel or remake that they did.
Oh yeah, with
Liam Neeson.
Yeah,
Liam Neeson and what's her name?
Catherine
Zeta-Jones.
And Lily Taylor, let's not forget, who hangs herself in the garden, which is the funniest scene in the movie.
Thanks for fucking spoiling.
You're not missing nothing, dude. It's a bunch of
really
CGI
fireplace.
Yeah.
But yeah, his show is fucking solid. He is a great director. You can't watch that show, and even if you don't like it, you can't go, he's a bad director. You can't say that. And it's a solid. I definitely recommend it time and time again. But Bly Manor, I'm curious about. I'm gonna watch it in the next couple of weeks here.
Well, again, he only directed the first episode.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I can't believe he directed all 10 episodes of the original show.
Yeah.
Did you ever see? Did you guys ever watch the Babadook?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good fucking movie, bro.
That was one that I wasn't expecting either.
That one fucks with you. It stays with you. That's what I call a good horror movie. The ones that stay with you long after you watched them.
Yeah.
Like just
think about that one.
Yeah.
Look at this fucking picture.
It's like her husband in the basement.
Yep.
I haven't seen that movie in 5 years, and I still
There's
remember.
another one called Housebound that was pretty fucking good too.
Housebound good. Yeah.
A lot of good horror coming out of New Zealand.
No spoiler on Housebound, but Housebound's pretty good.
Yeah. Housebound's good.
This is budget Tom Hanks.
Holy shit!
He's not Colin Hanks either.
No.
No, it's his brother Peter, isn't it?
Great.
I just
Are we
looked
on
that
your
up.
iPhone? Why is the display like this?
No, my second monitor is vertical.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Here's a joke. Knock, knock.
Until
Who's
next
there?
time. And in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
And I'm Jansen Carlin.
Adam Wilcox.
Feed me a child.
Darth
Vader.
Say your fucking name.
Dick ticket.
Okay.
Your fucking name.
Oh, LIWstudios.com, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
RaidersOfTheLostFlix.com, blah, blah, blah. Go buy Richard Pierce books on Amazon.
Sure.
And Jansen wants to recommend IamApedophile.com.
What? Fuck you, dude.
He wants to see a minor get convinced by a scientist. You're a pedophile. Sorry, man.
I'm never coming back on this show.
Oh
ever
my
again.
God.
Swear to
Adam will choose our next episode, so you get to be called a pedophile next week.
Yeah.
So long, citizens.
All things considering, Jansen, we were easy on you this week, dude, because we actually liked the episode.
Yeah, I was not going
We
to
were
let that
prepared to
happen.
shellac you.
I know.
I was not prepared to shellac. I was prepared.
Chastise.
No, I go in so 5 out of 10. That's where I go in. I go, all right, what am I watching? And I wait. And I wait for the episode to tell me it's terrible or tell me it's great.
I think with you is you have a deep-rooted hatred for the Outer Limits, and you wanted to hate this episode, but you couldn't.
I have zero thoughts for Outer Limits.
Okay.
I only watched that one episode, and I didn't hate it as much as you did. I
That's
liked
true. You liked it more than I did. Yeah,
I liked it.
I remember now.
So that was where I was going from, and I was like,
Yeah,
I was actually
that
more
one
negative
angered me.
beginning, and I came around more positive at the end.
That last one was like watching Confuse a Cat if it was realized as an episode of the Outer Limits.
Huh.
Yeah, good job, Jansen. This is why I made that change, which is
I think it's a good idea. Helps.
yeah. Let's see what happens.
Take that bingo ball and flush it down the toilet.
Oh, we didn't even mention the 6 finger thing.
He had 6 fingers.
Kind of adds another level of shocker to the whole situation, doesn't it? If you had 6 fingers, we were talking about, how it would be if you jerked off with 6 fingers. What it would be like.
Take a picture.
Oh.
Well, that went nowhere. Thanks, Jansen.
You're welcome, dude.
It wasn't as bad as my last or Tuesday when I was talking about jerking off with potato soup for 20 minutes.
Oh my Lord.
Well,
That was
time
me
of
going-
poop.
What else do we have? We had nothing to say, and I
Just
had to
after me, Lucky Charms.
You guys got so stupid on that episode. I swear.
because nobody was saying
it was
anything.
fucking cringy as shit.
Jansen,
What?
that was part you.
How was that part me? I wasn't the one doing the fucking racist reenactment.
Jansen, which one of us was on the show? All 3 of us except Dick here, right?
I didn't see that, yeah.
Yeah,
Replace
you
Dick
were
with,
scared of that.
With a car that doesn't work, and that's Frank. And then we got that. So the 3 of us, and then a car that doesn't work over there in the top right. And then we got you not saying a goddamn thing. So I had to go, let's do a racist reenactment. And it's racist, a part of my race, so I can fucking do that.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, that's obviously how it works.
I'm Irish and I take offense.
If a black person does blackface, are you like fucking racist? Like he's black,
I feel like that would be counterproductive if a black
How
person
does a black person do blackface? I want you to explain that to me,
Yeah.
how that works.
It's happened before.
there's enough shoe polish in the world where
God.
it'd be
Amos
dumb.
and Andy.
I'm not
That's my
comfortable with
point,
this
though. That is
conversation.
exactly my point.
Listen, you're the most comfortable with this conversation, Adam. Shut the
No.
fuck up.
You and your
No,
Tokyo shirt.
You're from
I'm
fucking
clearly
Florida,
fine.
dude.
I'm fine with racism, so here we are.
Fine with Racism. Hi, this is the Fine with Racism podcast.
Welcome to LIW Fine with Racism.
Fine with Racism.
And here we are.
My next guest is David Duke and Spike Lee.
So, Adam, I already forgot what we chose, but next week, you and I...
Alfred Hitchcock.
That's right.
I have season 1 out of 5, I want to say.
Okay.
So
I'll research and let you know. We'll talk about it.
I'm currently downloading the rest of the seasons. I'm waiting until they download, but that's where I am. So if you could, so far, choose season 1.
Yeah.
But I'll let you know. We can only watch what we have. Unless you can find a different streaming service that has the rest. Great.
I'm gonna look, but yeah, I'll probably have to take those from you. So.
Yeah, if you could find something else, more than happy.
Right on.
Obviously, but
it seems to me I've seen it on some streaming service somewhere. So
you think so, but I can't find a goddamn thing. You've seen my
I'm
list.
probably wrong, but yeah, it's been on something recently in recent days that I've seen. So
I have a list of like 50 shows and what we talk about 35 to 40 movies. So if you guys have any ideas on the right side of the screen here who are falling asleep, go ahead and share with us. Dick, what the fuck's wrong with you?
I'm tired. I haven't been sleeping for a while, so I'm all fucked up right now. It's been like a sickly week.
What it is he's been guest starring on my shows, and now he can't sleep anymore. So.
Yeah, probably. And tomorrow night we got Halloween 4 or 5.
Halloween 5. Yeah. Tomorrow night.
Should I get one of you to be excited about the new Stephen King series that's coming out?
Which one?
Oh, The Stand?
The Stand.
Yeah.
I fucking love the original. Can I get one of you to be excited
to stop talking about John Frankenheimer for 5 minutes?
I'll watch it. I'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
The original. You watch?
Oh yeah, I'll watch the original.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. I've never seen The Stand.
I gotta rewatch it. Yeah.
When I told Adam, I go, "This is your version of Dune 2020." I go, this is that for me. I fucking love The Stand, the original. And I watched it 1,000. I used to rent it when it was this many VHS tapes.
Speaking of Stephen King, did you ever watch season 2 of Castle Rock?
Not yet. We're gonna start that soon.
The fuck are you doing, dude?
She wants to start it. I want to watch The Stand first.
I'm gonna rewatch Dexter.
Oh,
please don't.
You know they're bringing that back, by the way. Did you see
That's why I'm gonna rewatch it.
Oh man,
Jansen.
Yeah, after 4 seasons, I was done with that.
What?
Jansen, it's a fucking terrible show that was saved by killing Deb.
And Colin Hayes.
And Adam doesn't care about spoilers because he gave up. They killed Deb. It's fucking
in the last episode of the last season.
Yeah,
it's so fucking great when they kill her. I was like, yes. The only thing I got out of the last 3 seasons.
I love you, Dexter.
I'm interested because I hope that they do the show justice. I hope they give it the ending it deserves.
They did.
Don't you hate that though?
I think there's a better ending.
When you have a show because I just watched a show recently, and without spoiling anything, I watched a show recently. There's a character on there that I can't stand, and literally just as they fixed that character was replaced in the last fucking season. I'm like, really? You just had fixed that character. Like, you just got it to where I could stand the character, and then you replaced the character with somebody else.
Overcorrection. Like, that's
damn,
when you get a patch of ice and you go, whoa, way far the other way.
Right?
Yeah.
What is the Stand gonna be on? CBS?
The Stand is CBS, yeah.
Fuck, another goddamn CBS.
So, here's what I want to do.
I'm probably gonna fucking ruin it.
You know, you guys don't have to pay for it. I'll have it. I'll have this. I want to do.
Not that we haven't paid piracy.
Oh shit! Whoopi Goldberg's in it. I'll watch it.
Whoopi Goldberg plays Mother Abigail, which is fucking dumb, but I get it. But Adam, this is great for your channel especially because this is right in the line with Dune. This is right in the line with stuff like that where it's throwbacks. This is a book from '77, for Christ's sake.
Okay. Yeah.
The Stand.
You're a book from
people fucking love The Stand. I don't know if you realize that or not, but people fucking love The Stand. I love the original show.
No, once upon a time I used to read Stephen King. I just never got through The Stand. I didn't read the book, and I didn't watch the TV show.
1,100 pages. It's this thick, that book.
I still haven't gotten through it because that fucker's like this fucking big.
Holds my dick. It's like 3 inches. It's way too big. Who could stand that? But yeah, I want
There's some good actors in it.
Yeah, Gary Sinise, Molly Ringwald, Rob Lowe,
Alex Skarsgård.
It's got fucking Parker Lewis, and you know he can't lose.
He's great as Mosquito Man.
Brad William Hank. That guy's good.
Is it Parker Lewis?
I remember it being on. Now, let me ask you this: Did the Stand miniseries come on before or after the remake of The Shining that Stephen King directed?
3 years before. The Stand is 94.
Okay, because it seems like
97.
the remake of The Shining and The Langoliers kind of kept me away from Stephen King on TV for a long fucking time, or maybe it was Sleepwalkers. I don't know, one of those.
The Stand is cheap. It's very 90s, but it's not dated the fuck like the
Langoliers gave me mental diarrhea. I couldn't deal with it.
No, the CGI. There's like almost no CGI in The Stand.
I gotta go, fellas. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. I want to do The Stand. Whoever wants to play with me,
I'll do that. I kind of want to see the show. Yeah, I'll watch that.
It's a good show. It's not great. I don't want to say it's great, but I grew up on it, and I love the fucking show. I just bought it on Blu-ray. Go to Walmart, $12. I've never seen it in 1080p, and they remastered from the original negative.
Did they really? Oh my god!
They did. So
Does it look good? Is it a good transfer? Or is it shit?
Haven't watched it.
Oh no!
I've only seen it on VHS, which is a stack. Literally, this talk is 6 hours. So it's you buy it's 4 VHS tapes.
Remember when they were going to make The Stand the movie with Matthew McConaughey? But it was a 2-hour version.
And then they made The Dark Tower instead.
Which is just as bad.
Have you ever watched, this is kind of off topic, have you ever watched how they restore the movies? Like the process by which they clean up the negatives and turn them into 4K and all that kind of shit?
Sure.
It's fucking fascinating. It's really cool.
I did watch
they basically just reprint the movie. Yeah.
I watched The Dark Tower with Jansen in person. And I was making fun of it as we went along. And at the end of the movie, he goes, I was like, oh, that was fun. And he goes, yeah, except he kept talking through it. And I go, what the fuck? He takes that shit seriously. Do not talk through his movie.
That's like Matt's like that. Matt, you can't talk to him during a movie or show.
They don't get the talking during the movie thing. It's a lost art.
I was like, but we were all talking. Okay. I felt so much shame after I go, no, that's on him, not me.
You're not cruelty,
like
robot.
A really deep movie or something, but if it's just like an episode of a TV show, or,
yeah,
that movie fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
I read the script. I was so sad because I was all excited. I was like, oh god, Akiva Goldsman wrote it. You know, it's bad. I got the script, read it. I was like, this is terrible. This is not at all. This is not going to work. It's going to be a failure. And it was, and that was it. They spent like a decade trying to get that movie to the screen.
Alex Kurtzman, as far as screenplays go, because that guy
pretty much, yeah. He's the same thing. He's the exact same guy. All these guys get Alex Kurtzman and Akiva Goldsman, Zach Penn. These are all awful writers who get jobs because they say whatever the producer says to do in the script. So it's like, I don't get this. Can you change it to this? Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I don't care.
The writing process is this. They have a set of things that they want to have in the movie, and they just invent ways to connect them. That's all the fuck they do. It's the most laziest fuck.
They don't even do that. They have things on cards, and they put the cards together.
I think they just throw shit against a dartboard.
Pretty much. They have a whiteboard with like cards on it, and it says, Chase. Kiss the girl, bank heist, spy backstory. Like what?
Sleeper cell, chaos agent. Yeah,
just stupid. 9/11 was an inside job.
Yeah, let's put that in.
That's Ortsy. Ortsy's I think Ortsy or Kurtzman's the 9/11 conspiracy guy. One of them is.
Yeah, no. Both those guys can fuck each other as far as I'm concerned.
Well, they do.
Sounds hot. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
I think we're trying to wrap up. Bye. .com.
Leave.
Bye. It's still on. It's still going. Does he know it's still
Did
on?
you forget to push the button, Frank?
Push the button, Frank.
Push the button, Frank.
Da 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 da. No! Oh. Oh no.
No, I was going to say, fuck, I forgot what I was going to say now. I was going to ask him if he wanted to do reviews of The Orville or The Expanse with me, because I'm going to do those on my channel. Nick wants to do them, for sure. He wants to do The Expanse. I'm not sure about the Orville. But, they're not going to be live shows. It's going to be like pre-recorded shit. So
right.
I'm changing my channel up, is what I was going to tell you. I did a bunch of research a couple days ago, and I researched all the videos I got that people are still looking at, because surprisingly, people are still looking at older shit that I made. They're just not looking at my newer stuff. The Dune stuff is dead, because as soon as they fucking delayed that movie, just the demand for that just dropped off the face of the earth. That's fucking gone. There's still demand search results for Alita Battle Angel 2, because that movie ain't never fucking happening, so there's nothing to talk about there.
That's not happening.
So I went through and looked at everything, and the one common denominator was boobs, breast implants, and fucking low budget smut. So,
but that's going to be every that's every channel. That's every podcast.
But certain actresses and certain movies are not being done by everybody, because I have a little tool that shows me overscore, and it'll show me competition, medium, low. So the stuff that has medium to low competition, I'll do those fucking movies. Hopefully, hopefully they'll turn.
Anything with Julie Strain has a high peak.
Julie Strain, Shannon Tweed.
God.
What's her
Cynthia Rothrock.
Cynthia Rothrock was another one. Barbie Benton.
Oh wow.
Linnea Quigley. I like those fucking movies anyway, so it's not like even fucking work. So I just kind of compiled a list of high search results, low competition topics, movies, actresses, directors, what the fuck ever, and I'm going to go with that direction. So I'll review whatever is on YouTube, and whatever is on YouTube, that's what I'm going to do the fucking live show on. So otherwise, I'm fucking fresh out of ideas, man. But like, I did a fucking watch and review for Lethal: Return to Savage Beach. That fucker's got 730 some fucking views.
Well, you should. When I was back doing my buddy and I did our podcast for 2010 to 2015, and we did a Canon show. We would watch a Canon movie and review a Canon movie every week. That was fun.
That reminds me, I need to research Canon and see if there's some movies I could do, because I love those fucking things. We were talking.
I'd love to do a Canon movie review. They're all on Amazon, pretty much.
Yeah,
310 or
I love my Amazon. I do.
Murphy's Law or Murphy's Revenge is on there. The one with Charles Bronson.
Revenge, yeah.
Which that movie's fucking terrible.
Avenging Force is a good one.
He's so bad.
They're all bad. But some of them are like different levels of bad that they're wonderful. Like some of them fucking Chuck Norris movies are great. And believe it or not, I think those missing in action movies have held up. Like I've watched the first three, like the 1, 2, and 3. I think those movies are good. I'm like,
well, the second one was. The first one was the bad one, or it was the second one. Which one did they reverse them?
Was pretty lame. Missing in Action 2, Braddock, Missing in Action 2.
Yeah,
that's probably the better one. And then Missing in Action 3 was actually surprisingly good, like really good. Like I was like, wow, somebody gave a shit when they made this, you know?
Yeah.
So, but so some of those movies are fucking great, but most of them are pretty fucking terrible. I just like the fact that those guys had not one fucking clue about Western film, and just made all this shit anyway, and just fucking bankrolled any idea that they thought was great. They didn't even fucking research this stuff. They're like, I like this movie, that movie, and that movie, and we'll just smush them together and hire whatever asshole we can get, you know.
I want to make a Jack Cassavetes film.
They tried to make movie stars out of Charles Bronson and Chuck Norris.
That's the perfect description of Ken was they had the premiere in a parking lot, in a parking structure. So it was uneven, and that's how you knew something was wrong. Something wasn't going to work out.
These fucking guys are fucking hysterical, man. Just watching them, every time I watch that whole documentary, I'm like, oh my god, all of this is like my favorite smut. Every fucking one of these. Mac and me, I could watch that movie all day long.
I never saw the Go-Go Boys though. That was their documentary that they did. There's a lot
there's a lot of stuff that I've written down. I've got like a little list on my phone because I'm always looking for these fucking movies, and whenever I see them, I'll grab them. Yeah. But the best compilation I got is I got it from Walmart. It's a DVD. It's 8 action classics. Fucking one of the 7 films.
Yeah. Was that the one that had the Electric Boogaloo in there too? It was a DVD set.
Doesn't have Electric Boogaloo. It has it's a 2 CD set, and it's got Missing in Action, all 3 of them, Cyborg, Ninja 3: The Domination, which is why I got excited because I've been looking for that one for a while. I said Cyborg, Invasion USA, The Exterminator 2, I think is on there.
Yeah, McGinty.
And one of the Death Wish. I think Death Wish 2 is on there as well. So,
yeah, they did Death Wish 2, 3, 4, 5, I think.
Yeah, Death Wish 2 I had never seen, and I was like, oh wow. And I remember seeing the older ones, like the Death Wish 3 and 4, and when they just turned them into fucking Rambo, basically. You know,
Death Wish 3 is a masterpiece. Death Wish 3 is probably one of the greatest bad movies ever made. Hands down, one of the greatest films ever made.
Yeah. Yep. Ninja, I know what else is on there. American Ninja. I got that one in fucking Blu-ray.
Yeah, American Ninja. Yeah, that's a bad one too. Michael Dudikoff. Dudikoff was going to be everybody.
He was going to be Spider-Man. Remember that?
Spider-Man, yeah.
I like to think at some point there's an alternate reality where he did do a series of Spider-Man movies. Maybe they're terrible. Who knows?
You know what Marvel's doing? They're trying to do that multi-universe movie with Doctor Strange, and they're saying they're going to bring back all the Spider-Mans. So wouldn't it be hilarious if Michael Dudikoff cameos in it?
That shit is hype. And you do realize that he still has this fucking live, right?
Have the what?
He forgot to stop the stream.
I know, I saw that.
We're still live on YouTube.
How does this? I mean, we can't do it because he has the power.
Yeah. I think it would actually finally stop if we both left. But
yeah, I'm probably gonna leave in a minute because I'm tired of shit.
Yeah. So since
tomorrow night,
since I've hijacked the feed, we're in control of LIW Studios anthology reviews. I'm gonna plug my shit. Come check out Raiders Lost Flicks live on YouTube this weekend. We're gonna be talking about Halloween 5. We're gonna be watching the movie and reviewing it. We're gonna let you score it if you go to www.raiderslostflicks.com. You can leave your vote for the movie. We'll read those scores at the end. Has that one held up well? Well, as I said last time, last week's movie, Halloween 4, was supposed to reset the franchise. What do you suppose Halloween 5 did for the franchise? That's what we're going to explore tomorrow night. So make sure you join us 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Me and Dick Dickette will be there, along with the rest of my Raiders Lost Flicks crew. I call them my Raiders. And, of course,
there's some pretty big hitters in that group.
We'll be riffing them Mystery Science Theater style, and then and we always have a really good time. So make sure you join us.
It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. It was fun.
And in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West. No, I'm not.
Phoenix West.
Oh man, Wilcox. That's Dick Dickett. We're getting the fuck out of here. Have a wonderful. Shut off the fucking podcast.
Now I'm in control.